I saw a funny, somewhat related, and maybe we'll have David play this clip, but I saw a clip of Tom Brady talking about his mindset when he was playing football and his mindset heading into a game, and very like Michael Jordan, very like Gary, very like things that you and I have talked about over the years, which is, he said the strongest emotion for his success is anger, and that when he didn't have it, he would drum something up. He would latch on to any little thing. Oh, you disrespect me as a quarterback? Oh, you think I can't make this throw? You think that like F you, like I'll show you, that like mindset.
You've got to create a lot of different emotion to heighten your sense of awareness and focus. Like for me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. Now, I knew I wasn't going to kill them physically, but man, if I could just, what did they say? You know, and what did they look like? Did they disrespect me at all? You know, and did that still say something? Like, those are little things that can get me right in the emotional frame of mind that when I ran on the field and I said, let's fucking go.
And almost talking about how he had to or I think I inferred that he had to manufacture that at certain points in his career when he didn't actually have it, which is so relatable for me.
Yeah, for you. Yeah. Do you have any like moments in time that you can explicitly remember where you had to manufacture that?
Dude, remember when I didn't even know I was manufacturing it? Remember when I made the post and I was like, some of my contemporaries were saying I'm retired. I'm not retired. Like, yeah, tons. But here's the interesting thing. There was way more actual anger than there was manufactured anger.
Yeah.
Once the actual anger started to run out, there were some instances of manufactured anger to get through hard work sessions. But at a certain point, manufactured anger is still real anger, and you don't want to hold on to that. It's better to be motivated by light than by darkness. And so, which I think is harder. I think being motivated by dark, kind of like a lot of the stuff Tim Grover, I believe that's his name, Kobe and Michael's old personal trainer, in his book Relentless talks about that, like being motivated by the dark side. Great for monetary success and like worldly success, probably not the best thing long term for your soul. But to each their own. But no, don't put this solely on me. Like, you've maybe not manufactured anger, but you don't think that anger has been the strongest emotion for you when you were...
Where did you... I didn't put anything on you. I just asked if you remembered any moments. I didn't say this is only right. You. I was just curious.
Okay.
It's real anger there. Don't put this on me.
I'm not angry. Here's the fortunate or unfortunate thing. I'm actually not angry these days, which is directly correlated to output.
What do you mean? You put out less content, you mean?
I mean, when I actually had things to be angry about or carried anger around, yeah, I created a lot more. Contentment leads to less of that for me. Some people, there are a small number of people, I believe, who create purely out of love of the game. But I think that's, I don't know, 1% of people on the internet, 2% maybe, perhaps less.
Yeah, it's very, I think now it's even more rare than ever because people start creating now with the intent to get something as a result of it. They don't start creating because they love it. Yeah.
It's one of those two things. I want to be a TikToker. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to get fame. I want to get money.
Yeah. Whereas before, like Dom Mazzetti, that guy, and I don't know him, but when he started making content, I feel like he started doing it because it was hilarious and he loved it. Like that type of individual, I don't think exists anymore because it's before. I think you really had to jump through hoops at that point in time to start posting online. You had to figure it out. You had to, and there's still a level of figuring out, but it was different. Like you had to you couldn't just do it from your phone as easily as you could now. You had to plan it out. It was not as easy, not as streamlined. You had to really go out of your way, and you had to enjoy that process. Now it's like, it's so much easier, and the potential benefits are so much easier to come by, and they're so much more in your face, I would say. Not necessarily easier to come by. They're more in your face. More people have them. They're more realistic, I think. And
more people are doing it. There's more case studies, more success stories, more attention on the internet. So it's a bigger driver of marketing for every business.
Yeah, not many people doing it for the love of the game.
But when I picture you circa 20 pre-Israel move, so like, I don't know, 2013, 2014, and I picture you sitting on your couch for 14 straight hours, just answering emails for 14 straight hours. I picture a charged up, like, young, hungry, single, chip on shoulder, something to prove dude.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And as whatever is underlying that motivation,
fear.
Yeah. Well, no, because you still have that.
Yeah.
But I think there were probably even more, because anger and fear are different. You're definitely more motivated by fear now than anger.
Correct. Yeah. I think there was definitely more anger and ego then. And now less anger, ego, far less, like no anger and very little ego and much more fear. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have fear or much anger or ego. Or fortunately, there's pros and cons.